to go out with a whimper but a bang. I want someone to remember me by deed, if not by name. Who cares if I own a mansion or just a cabin in the pines? But I gotta be more than just two lines in the Oklahoma City Times. I gotta be more than just two lines in the Oklahoma City Times. La da li da 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 li da 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 li da la da da la da li da 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 li da da.
Okay, we're here with head coach Wilbur Warren, the 8th grade Marietta Blue Devils Eagles. You guys got so many nicknames. Several names. He's the head coach, and coach, all the way through the season, you guys have had a great year, a great run, and here you are in the championship game, and the kids deserve it.
Yeah, you're right. They work hard all year. We executed well, and we fought hard. A couple of games we were starting out slow, but we picked it up towards the end, and I think it's a good thing they're here. They deserve it.
That's right. And this Milton team over there on the other side, though, if there is a team in the whole league that can give you guys problems or that maybe can run with you, it would be this Milton team.
Well, I would think so. They have good size and good speed, so it should prove to be a good matchup.
And the speed is going to be seen today. Last time a Marietta team took this particular patch of turf, it was a little wet. I don't mind saying it. We've been ribbing buzz about it the whole game. This time the field is nice and dry. Is that going to help you guys out?
Oh, yeah, that'll help us out tremendously. We depend on the speed arrow, getting them outside and throwing the quick stuff, letting them work with the athletic ability. So hopefully it'll work out good for us. If we catch them all in the box, we're going to get it outside.
All right, head coach Wilbur Warren, the Marietta Blue Devil 8th grade head coach. Okay, we're here with Jim Jones, the head coach of the Milton 8th grade Eagle team, and you guys have come all the way to the championship game. And if there's a team in the county, I was just talking to coach, the Marietta coach over there, and he said if there's a team in the county that can beat them, it's you guys.
Well, I tell you, we haven't played them this year. Of course, they're undefeated and we're undefeated, and I'm anticipating a real tough match. Last year, I don't know if you remember, but we played them in the semifinals, and they beat us. It was a real close ball game, and so we're anticipating the same thing. They're a great team, and we're looking forward to it.
Looking at you guys, though, you got a big team, and you have actually a pretty fast team. A lot of teams overlook the speed of the Milton team. You got a dry track. Are you going to try to outrun them today?
We're basically going to try to run right at them. We've got, in my opinion, one of the best offensive lines, and when you've got that, the luxury of having that, you can run the ball, and we're basically going to just try to run it between your tackles. That's bottom line.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah, well, not too much dust, but yeah. But it's a beautiful night, though, for football.
All right. Best of luck to you. Head coach Jim Jones, the Milton 8th grade Eagle coach. Thanks.
Number 7, Muhammad Francis. Number 9, Jonathan Perez. Number 11, Alan Burns. Number 12, Cameron White. Number 21, Francis Macoco. Number 22, Lawrence Bernard. Number 23, O'Shea Solomon. Number 24, Larry Meyer. Number 26, Marquise Jones. Number 27, Chris Rose. Number 28, Michael Dodd. Number 30, Nicholas Cole. Number 31, Anthony Gaines. Number 33, Joseph Thomas. Number 34, Ryan Hill. Number 50, J.R. Watson. Number 54, Number 20. Number 57, Chris Barnett. Number 50, Ryan Merriweather. Number 53, Sean Ford. Number 54, Doug Smith. Number 57, Ryan Cook. Number 59, George Brewer. Number 70, Lear Allen. Number 76, Adrian White. Number 7, Curtis Nash. Number 94, Taylor Swift. Promotion, April Wheeler. Wearing number 2, Adam Miller. Number 4, Curtis Jackson. Casey Petros. Number 10, Chase Jones. Number 11, Stevie Douglas. Number 12, Michael LaFleur. Number 14, Jason Nichols. Number 15, Adam Sally. Number 16, Anthony Pickett. Number 17, Michael Rose. Number 18, Jacob Lucy. Number 19, David Stepman. Number 23, Anthony Beckett. Number 23, also Fred Mott. Number 27, Sheila Bird. Number 32, Brian Bunny. Number 33, Paul Crowder. Number 34, Tony Hunter. Number 35, Douglas Porter. Number 36, Joey Gallagher. Number 37, Jeremy Jett. Number 43, Kyle Barlow. Number 45, Larry Smith. Number 48, Monty Wilson. Number 50, Tyler Evans. Number 53, Chris Williams. Number 55, Matt Jones. Number 64, Josh Horton. Number 65, Sean Holmes. Number 68, Jerry McCracken. Number 71, John Gillibo. Number 72, Ryan Huffman. Number 75, Brandon Hunt. Number 77, Tyler Rocken. Number 81, Eric Eichmann. Number 86, Matt Johnson. Number 88, David Nichols. Number 89, Michael Carson. Number 99, Josh Payne. David Coach, Jim Jones, and the rest of the staff.
For the 1996 Gatorade NGFL 8th grade championship game, I'm Brian Katrick along with Steve Farmer and Don Carson. Producer engineer Ron Grab, Jimmy Pickwick handling the technical side of things. And tonight's game, the championship game, featuring the homestanding Marietta Blue Devils wearing blue, and then the visiting Milton Eagles. They'll be wearing white with the black pants. Both teams actually on the road as we're here at Pope, but Marietta gets the home team slot, and we're getting set to kick things off here. Number 11, Alan Kybers will do the kicking for Marietta, and he lays into this one. And it is taken at the 20-yard line. 43 bringing it back. It's across the 35. Bowling people still going up to the 40-yard line. That is Kyle Barlow, a name we'll hear a lot for the Milton Eagle team. And a great run back, and there's the horn. So apparently we're done with the first quarter of play. And that'll do it. No.
Yeah, boy, it sure seemed fast.
That was very quick. No, that's they just leaned on the horn there a little bit. I can hear Martha Cobb laughing down there, so I know everything's under control. And Don, you've seen this team all year. We get our first chance to look at the Milton offense. What should we expect?
Chase Jones is up as quarterback, and we'll see.
Jones gives to the second man through. It's Barlow over the right side of the defensive line, good for about 3 yards.
He's been one of our workhorses all year long.
A bunch of Blue Devils in there on that stop, led by 79, Randy Reed.
What number?
The number 79. One of my favorite numbers on a football team. Everybody should just be number 79. Second down and a long 6, and they give it this time to the second man through, spinning and trying to get across
Roman Van
midfield.
Diver.
Van Diver making the stop.
Good stop on the corner.
And I lost.
That's Michael Bursch on the carry.
Bursch, right.
Yeah, that's another name you'll hear a lot tonight, too.
Bursch and Barlow. And he only gets about 2 yards as Van Diver makes the stop. So it's 3rd down and 5. Chase Jones, who can throw the ball, may well air this one out. 2 tight ends set. I formation behind him. He rolls, he throws, and it is tipped and incomplete. 99, the intended receiver, Josh Payne, and it was tipped away there. We're going to take a look at it again and see who it was that tipped it away. That'll bring up 4th down.
That's Milton's go-to guy on a long 3rd down play.
Comes off the tight end spot. That play happened a little faster than it was in reality, but that's all right. Either way, Milton will kick this one away. And their punter is Chase Jones. Good snap. And they hurry up, almost get this one. Nice punt by
Very
Jones,
nice
hangs
punt.
up, and it is Perez from the 30, from the 25. He's nailed right there. That's as far as he will go. 34, Tony Grissom. And I didn't see who the other guy was.
I didn't either, but I tell you, Tony is about the fastest, one of the fastest guys on the team. He's always down there.
Of course, Ron wants to look at the Sunset, one of the few stadiums that we can't see Kennesaw Mountain from, but we can't see it from here. The Sunset is very nice. Very nice for me to see because the sun was killing us in the first game. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. They will start out with Alan Kybers in at quarterback, replacing the injured Stephen Farmer. For the past 5 weeks now, Farmer out with a broken thumb. Kybers, naked bootleg to the near side, throws deep down the near side, overthrown and incomplete. Looking for Mohammed
Kante.
I have not seen him playing before, or playing much. Covering was Alan Hevern.
Looks like he had him open there for a second, and he might have turned and looked over the wrong shoulder, and the ball got by him.
That would have been the route normally run by LaRue Beck, I imagine, or Alan Kybers, actually.
That's right.
Kybers in at quarterback now, and you said, Steve, that he's done a great job.
He sure has. He's done a terrific job.
2nd down and 10 from the 25. Kybers under center. Gets Milton to jump. They get into the neutral zone, and that'll be offsides. Encroachment, actually, the official call. No score here, first quarter. 8:05 to go in the first quarter.
We had this problem last week, jumping off sides a little bit. So fired up in the first quarter.
Right. Of course, in high school, which is the rules we play by here in the NGFL, once you get in the neutral zone, you can't get back. That's it.
Right.
So now it's 2nd down and 5. After the incompletion on 1st down, and then the penalty they give to Perez, who's nailed at the line of scrimmage, actually nailed in the backfield by Grissom, and he's lucky to hang on to the football there. Tony Grissom with a huge hit.
He's quick.
Loss of 2 on the play. Steve, can you read your depth chart now, even though I've turned out the lights? Are you still all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Actually, I'm only 1 deep on the depth chart, so shouldn't have any problem.
You saw the penetration there by Barlow, or not by Barlow, by Grissom there on the
right over the
replay.
right tackle, didn't he?
It went right, yep, right through the middle. So now it's 3rd and 5. Penalty does him no good. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Kybers with only 1 man in the backfield. And he wants to throw. Near side, there's a surprise. Tipped, and then almost caught anyway. Bursch almost had it also, but it was Mohammed Kante.
Tipped by Yarborough.
Yep, Yarborough got a piece of it. Kante got a piece of it. Bursch almost made the interception, and Kante almost got it back.
Again.
Yeah.
There was too many people in that area, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
For one
flooded
guy to catch it.
3 to the near side, and that was the short side. So now they've got a kick. And it'll be Kybers to do the punting. And they will drop Bursch back to get it. End over end punt. Didn't get all of this one. Barlow didn't make a fair catch. He doesn't care. Just catches it at the 50 in between a couple of Blue Devils. Then falls forward to the 49.
He was going to run that one back, wasn't he? Surrounded by blue shirts.
Milton
Looked like Bursch was hollering at him and he wasn't listening.
No, Milton takes over 1st and 10 at the Marietta 49. There you see the Marietta Blue Devil cheerleaders. One of the brave ones there, bearing her leg. Oh, there's someone even farther down to the left that's not wearing any of the sweats.
Be careful, Brian.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have the sweatpants on. They give on the 1st down to Barlow. Barlow, is that Grissom? That is Grissom. Grissom out of bounds at the 43-yard line. I can say she's bearing her legs, Ron. She is.
You're right.
Relax over there, Chief. You're the one looking at him. 2nd down and 7.
Looked like Grissom hurt his leg on that play.
He did come off a little gingerly. 6:55 to go in the first quarter, no score. Just wanted to see if they were running one some there. 2nd down and 3. They give it to Bursch. He bobbles the football and he fumbles it out of bounds. And that was just in case he was trying to change hands and couldn't do it. Kybers makes the tackle. Just almost threw that ball to Alan Kybers.
He had that 1st down if he hadn't bobbled it too. That's a shame.
First down yardage, yeah.
There it is. You see him coming around the corner there. There's the 1st down. He never has the football.
The ball actually went backwards.
He was dancing with the ball the whole time.
Yep. Needed to get a little farther across the 40 than he did. Down to the 39. He's at the 40, so it's 3rd down in the yard. Interesting to see the difference in size between the 8th grade teams and the 7th grade teams, except that today we just saw Roswell. This is Grissom, the ball carrier, and he gets the 1st down. It's not Grissom.
No,
It must
it was
be
Yarborough.
36.
David Yarborough.
Yeah, Yarborough.
36.
We've got 3 horses back there, Yarborough, Grissom, and Bursch, and they ride them all 3 hard all year. They have all year long.
He has the first down. That Roswell team, though, looked like an 8th grade team, didn't it?
No, I'm telling you.
It looked like the Falcons out there. A little better than the Falcons out there. First and 10 for Milton from the Marietta 37-yard line. They pitch it around the far side. It's Yarborough again. He cuts it back. He's at the 30 and dives down to the 27-yard line. Had someone riding along with him. That was 22, Roman Van Diver. But it's another first down, and we're going to take a look at this one again. A great run by Yarborough.
Great blocks on the corner right there to keep the get him around that corner.
You see Roman Van Diver going for the ride.
A little difference in size there on those two, wasn't there?
Yeah. We need to get you a telestrator, don't we, Steve?
One of the
He pointed. You guys didn't see that, but he touched the screen over here when he said the block's on the corner.
I watched John Madden when
Yeah,
he's on.
he was ready to do it. And they measure, and they do not, or they do have the first down. Or as Ron would say, they measure.
David's one of about 20 guys on this team that's played together for the last 4 or 5 years, so they know each other pretty well.
That's all right. Marietta's got a guy that graduated 3 years ago. First and 10. This is Grissom. Grissom down inside the 25 to the 23. Van Diver again.
Yep.
And also with him, number 79, Randy Reed.
Right.
Randy Reed filling the hole vacated by James Menace. You remember Menace, Ron?
Oh, yes. He was something.
Menace doesn't make the road trips because he just doesn't fit on the bus. They can't get him here. Second down and 6. Chase Jones under center. I formation behind him, and now
Offside.
a couple of flags. Jeff Marietta jumped
Looks like
offside.
they jumped.
Yep.
So that'll make second down a little easier. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. No score. And here comes the signal. Offsides. Encroachment is actually the official call. We have to keep saying that because Buzz will get on us if we don't get it right. That's encroachment. Second down and a yard now. I formation again behind Chase Jones. 2 tight ends set, no receivers. The first man through, it's Yarborough. And he has the first down.
76. Adrian Wright got him along with 79.
Randy Reed.
When they got to have a yard, they go to Yarborough right down the middle.
Now, that's what
He's
Coach,
tough.
the coach was telling us that. Jim Jones before the game, he said, not going to try anything fancy. Just run it right up the gut at them and see if they can stop it. So far this drive, nothing doing.
It's true. Quarterbacks are making a lot of the tackles, and it means that the guys up front aren't getting to him.
They pitch it to Bursch on first and 10. Bursch strung out and dropped for a loss. Jonathan Perez gets outside, makes the stop. Bursch almost turned the corner, but didn't.
Great pursuit that time with the Blue Devils.
You see, you're going to get to see the pursuit. Steve, pretty soon this is going to be the only way you're going to be able to see the game. There's Jonathan Perez. Turn his back, and there's a little bit of the 7th grade game for you also.
Whoops.
That's okay. As they run a little farther left.
Jonathan Perez has got terrific speed. He can close on you really quick.
Second down and 11 now. From the 17, they pitch it. Yarborough comes near side. Chase Jones helping with the blocking. And
Gerardus
Yarborough
Nash
cuts back. Yep,
got
Nash
him.
makes the stop.
Playing on the nose man in the middle of the line there. Made good pursuit and got him as he cut back.
Gerardus Nash. That is a good football name. Almost as good as Menace. Third down now and about 8.
Yeah, Gerardus plays a large portion of that defensive line.
He plays a good portion of it. About a third. And there's 5 guys on the defensive line, so that's quite a bit. Just inside the 15-yard line.
Pass.
Jones wants to throw, and he's nailed, and that'll do it.
Adrian
He is
Wright.
drilled by Adrian Wright.
Great pursuit. He just blitzed. He was there before he could set up, wasn't he?
Takes them back to a position where it'd be awful hard to get a field goal out of this, too.
Do you guys have a field goal kicker?
Oh, yeah. Doogie Dugan.
Now we take a look at the penetration by Adrian Wright, right in the face of Chase Jones, and with that, there's a timeout on the field taken by the Blue Devils, who take it with them. 3:20 to go in the first quarter, no score. You will be back to Pope High School. You're watching the Gatorade NGFL Championship game.
To keep them from getting that first down.
So here's Marietta, 1st and 10 now from the 9. Kybers under center. As they give it up the middle to the first man through, he's sharing the football.
Curtis Booker.
Yep.
Brian Hicks.
Booker makes the stop. Hicks was the ball carrier, number 34.
He's a tough nose guard. That
Booker.
little Adam Heverin came up and helped too. The smallest guy on the team. He's a tough kid.
Booker helping Hicks out, carrying the ball for a couple of yards.
You're right. Threw him forward, didn't he?
Yeah. Gain of 3 across the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Pretty soon, Steve, you get to see the game again. Kybers to the first man through. Jonathan Perez breaks one tackle, couldn't get free a second time, and he'll get across the 15 up to the 17. I see Heverin in there on another stop.
Heverin and Booker.
Barlow.
Looks like he lost the ball for a split second. He had to turn around and grab it again and then go. And by that time, 2 people were holding on to him.
Josh Payne also in on the stop. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Clock will continue running. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. No score. Brian Katrick, Don Carson, Steve Farmer with you. Gatorade NGFL Championship game. Kybers gives this one more time to Perez, and he dropped the football. He gets it back.
He's got
Jumping
enough.
on it there at the end was 36 Yarborough, but that was too late, and it looks like he does have a first down, and he does.
It was a good second effort on this.
Yeah, because Booker had him to start with, and he wrestled free.
Yeah. You see him hit right there in the backfield.
If he would have cut outside there, he wouldn't have had so much trouble.
Huge hole if he ran right at the camera. Spins away, second effort across
Look at
the
him
20.
reach the ball out
Yeah.
as he comes up, turns over.
He just wriggled it out.
I tell you, Marietta's decided to go that power eye and see what they can get up the middle too, hasn't they?
It seems like it, and they knocked the quarterback over. This is 21, the ball carrier, 34. Yeah, that's Brian Hicks. Brian Hicks just knocked Alan Kybers on his butt.
Boy, that's
Little mix-up in the
Yeah,
backfield.
it seemed like it, and Brian Hicks was not going to be denied.
3 big guys in there on him.
Who was all about? Barlow was there.
Barlow, Paul Struther, and Stephen Harry. All 3 had a hold of him. And he was still moving the ball.
2nd down and 8 from the 22. Kybers a long count. Pitches it out to the far side. Hicks breaks one tackle, breaks another one, but won't break the third. 88 finally got up there to end all that silliness. Curtis Booker. A couple other guys had a shot at him. Looked like Stephen Harry had a shot at him earlier.
Absolutely.
There you're going to take a look at it as he just needs to get outside. Hitting the backfield. That was a key hit. Breaking that one. Got him to not lose so much yards. Now there are so much yardage. It's now 3rd and 10. We'll see how Kybers does throwing
20
the football
seconds.
here.
Left in the quarter.
They'll have to get this play off. Steven, you can be the clock guy. You're the only one that can see the clock. And he rolls to the near side, has to break a tackle by Grissom, and does. Gets it to Perez, who had it, dropped it, and he never had it, they say. An incomplete pass. There's a break for Marietta because Harry came up with it, and that'll stop the clock, actually.
10
The incomplete
seconds,
pass.
first quarter.
Yep, stops the clock with 10 seconds to go. It'll be 4th down, and the Blue Devils will get to punt. And I say get to because that was almost a turnover.
It was.
I thought he did a good job to get the ball off toward Perez's direction as he was going down.
Now Kybers will get to punt. Bursch and Barlow back deep. High snap. He gets it down. Low punt. And this one will be Bursch. It's a great block from Barlow, but doesn't field the punt. Barlow just came up and leveled somebody. And it takes a Marietta bounce and will be down at the Milton 47-yard line with 1 second on the clock. A second and a half, actually. Showing on the clock here in the first quarter, no score.
A good quick clock operator there.
That's good work. Well, they got an official up here running the clock. But it's very similar, and this will do it. So they'll just run it, and that'll do it for the first quarter, just like they do with the varsity level. We've played 10 minutes of football here at Pope High School, and your score, Marietta nothing, Milton nothing. We'll be back on the 8th grade Gatorade NGFL Championship game after this break. and 10 for the Eagles. They start out at their own 47-yard line. No score. Chase Jones under center gives it to Bursch, the first man through. Bounces outside across the 50, the 45. Van Diver knocks him out of bounds. Just outside the 40 at the 41-yard line. Nice run by Michael Bursch.
Those sweeps like that have been pay dirt for us all year long.
That's a good way to start out the second quarter. It was a scoreless first period, which may look a little boring to those who saw the first game here today. As you see the run back there on the replay. 55-0, Roswell wins their first NGFL championship at the 7th grade level. One of these two teams will win at the 8th grade level. Chase Jones gives the first one through to Yarborough. Yarborough, with no lead blocking, still manages to get about 4 yards. Saw Kybers in on the stop. Farmer there. Who's 12? 12, Cameron Clark.
Cameron Clark was in there on the tackle. Stephen had the first lick on him and went down and held it onto his ankle while his teammates helped, and Cameron and Allen came in there and had a good stop, but he got 4 yards.
That became a case of Yarborough dishing out the abuse.
It was a tough run.
2nd down and 6. High formation behind Jones, and he gives it to Grissom around the far side.
Wow.
Grissom turns on the speed and dives over the 30 to the 29, and that should be a first down. It will be. Another Milton first down. They're on the move. The clock stops to move the chains with 9:10 in the first half. No score.
I believe he has the quickest acceleration of any kid on the team. He can turn it on.
There you saw it, and
Yes,
then
he
we're also
can.
seeing the punt. That's all right. That was an important punt play, Jimmy. At least we've run tape long enough to get over the 7th grade game. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Marietta 29, and they give it to Bursch. Bursch breaking tackles across the 25, got hit hard at the 23, but a nice gain on the play. Was that Stephen Farmer with the tackle?
He made the first hit, and he only had one hand to grab with, and he got a few more yards after he got hit.
Kybers was the one that put the helmet in his mouth. But Bursch will take it. It's 2nd down and a long 3 now. Something's got to happen here soon. Milton just driving the ball right up the middle of the field. They do it again. This time, I didn't see who it was. Whoever he is gets down near the first down marker.
That was Bursch again.
Yep, it was Bursch. You're right. Yarborough lead blocking for him. A nice job of it.
Yarborough is one of 4 Yarborough brothers that have become a Milton tradition in the last few years.
Any relation to Cale?
Cale Yarborough, the race car driver. I was trying to remember all the Yarborough
the other one, the
brothers' names.
Of the 6, there could have been a Cale.
Andrew, one of his brothers, was the athlete of the year at Milton last year. So
it's close enough to measure. That's nice to get an athlete of the year out of the Yarborough family, and they're that much short. You saw the official turn around. Signal it. And they'll bring it back out to the middle of the field. It'll be 3rd down and inches.
I don't even have any. What? There is one around here, but I forget one.
So Milton, they're that much short. There you see the official once again telling us how far it is. It's about 8 inches. Yes, Ron? No. Thought I was being signaled. That's good boy. Now everybody get lined up. We'll finally get this going. 8 minutes to go in the first half.
3rd and short.
They're at the 20. They need to get just a little past it. It'll be Bursch, and he will get just a bit past it, and a flag comes in late.
Face mask.
Yep, that seems to be the case.
Adrian Wright came through the line and actually got a hand on him in the backfield, and he lunged forward and got about 2 more yards out of that.
There it is. So they had the first down, and then the face mask will give them more. So the Eagles are going to be at a 1st and goal situation here. Instead of 1st and 10 from the 19, it'll be 1st and goal from probably the 4.
That's half the distance.
Well, they can get 15 yards out of this. No, they're just going to give them 10 yards.
Yeah. They were inside the 20, then they go half the distance, and so it should put it just inside the 10.
Why'd you do that, Brian?
I would have just taken the 15 yards and put it at the 4. How about that?
Oh, we'll
It's
take
even
it.
better. Half the distance, they go to the 9. First and goal from there. It's the first man through.
Look
It's
at there.
Yarbrough. Yarbrough spinning, stretches it out. Touchdown. Now they say his knee was down at the 1. Yarbrough spun away from Perez and jumped into the end zone, but the linesman comes in, and his knee was down at the 1.
Great run.
And we're going to
Great
check
run.
it out. Was his knee down? There he goes. He's the second man through. Hit there. Spins around at the 5. There's Perez with him around the waist. Someone else puts a hat on him. Puts his hand down.
Whoops.
His knee down. Yeah, it
We were
looks like
blocked out, huh?
couldn't quite see there. And now they'll go
He's
in
in
for the
now.
touchdown. Bursch takes it in from a yard out. And we got so caught up in the replay. Almost missed the touchdown. Bursch from 1 yard away. And the Eagles have scored.
See if they bring number 11 on Dugan to kick now. Looks like they will.
Yep, Dugan is on the field. He flips his tee to his holder. His holder is Chase Jones, the quarterback. They'll put it down just inside the 10. That's not deep enough. You got to go back to the 10.
He is
That's
pretty
only
close,
a
isn't
6-yard
he?
snap. That's not very far. They put it
close.
down, and the kick is good. No,
Oh,
it's
must have just,
you know, that looked like it could have been partially blocked. I think they needed that extra yard on that.
I
They
believe
only
it-
put it down at the 9.
They usually do, but that I believe you're right. I believe that might have made the difference.
Well, anyway, it's 6-0 Milton with 7:11 to go in the first half. We'll be back. This is the Gatorade NGFL Championship game.
All right. Good drive.
First set to kick it away for the Eagles. They lead the championship game here in the 8th grade levels, 6-0. Of course, both teams could be the Eagles. Marietta, the middle school, the mascot of the Eagle.
You're right. They are the Eagles.
A one-handed grab made by
Mohamed
Kente.
Kente.
And
Turn,
comes
turn.
near side, gets across the 40 and only to the 44-yard line. Not a bad return. He caught it. And,
He ran about 30 yards, but unfortunately most of them were sideways on that one.
Good point.
Colquitt Slower was the first guy there. Good tackle.
And it will be a first down situation now. 1st and 10 for Marietta as they take over. Down 6-0. Starting at their own 44-yard line. Alan Kybers will come in. Milton showing blitz, actually. Why not? There's no one. There's only one receiver out. They bring a bunch of guys. Kybers runs the option, keeps
Turn
it
it up.
himself.
Himself.
Turns it
Look at
upfield
this.
across midfield and down to the
down.
46-yard line. Michael Bursch tripped him up. Otherwise, Kybers could have gone a little farther. He was just getting going there.
He sure was. He was looking at. Okay, nice coverage on the replay.
Hey, they're
right,
ready
fake the
over there.
fullback. Just had to turn it upfield himself.
Right there. Bursch,
Just enough for
shoestring tackle.
A measurement for a first down.
Good job, Jimmy Pickwick, and the officials will take a timeout to take a measurement. Jimmy Pickwick running the instant replay over there. He's our instant replay technician, and he's doing a fine job. Producer engineer over there is Ron Graff, and he's doing a fine job also. And there's the measurement. That looks close. That is going to be that far away. Just short. 2nd down and inches on the effort by Kybers. 6:35 to go first half. 6-0 Milton. Brian Katrick, Don Carson, Steve Farmer with you. Glad you could join us.
We're glad to be here. This is great. It's a little warmer in here than it
Much
would be out in the
warmer.
stands too, isn't it?
This is it. You dads out there, you may as well volunteer to do the color because it's much warmer here. 2nd down and inches. Kybers under center. He's back, wants to pass, looks down the near side. It's deep and right through the hands of Kente. Take a Sprite would be nice.
Yeah.
Why would you say Sprite when all thoughts go diet and
Oh boy. How about some Gatorade, Mac?
stay all in the dodging?
That's right. I can get something at halftime then. Mac Cobb, 7th grade coach here at Pope, a gracious host of the championship game. They've done a fantastic job, the people at Pope. There you see some of the Marietta cheerleaders standing in front of the Gatorade cooler.
One of the problems there is Mohammed on that last play has plenty of speed to run that route, but he wants to stop and turn around and look for the ball instead of continue to run. I believe we'd have had him.
Now they go to Perez. No, this is Hicks, Brian Hicks, and
up
he
the
has the
middle.
first down. Yep. I only needed inches. Went ahead and tried to throw on second and inches.
Covered by Barlow and Booker.
You have any Cokes up here? You go with Coke, regular Coke? I'll wait. I'll wait.
Who wanted the Diet Coke?
Not me.
Well, we'll give it to Ron. He's a Diet Coke drinker. Oh, well, goodness gracious.
He didn't want it.
No, I'm not much of a caramel beverage drinker. Now that we've gotten all our preferences out, we'll try the 1st and 10 play from the 44-yard line.
Roman Van Diver's in motion left.
Tivers
Back,
looking
quick pass
for
to
him,
Roman.
finds Van Diver. Van Diver hit at the 41 and dragged out of bounds at the 41.
Steve and Harry.
Yep, Harry and Yarbrough combining on the stop.
Steven's one of our mainstays on the defense.
It was a good play.
He roams the field.
He had a handful right there, even though Roman's one of the smallest guys on our team. He is one of the toughest. I tell you, he can put a lick on you if you allow him.
He took a lick from Stephen Harry. Still tried to stretch the ball out.
Sure did.
Wound up stretching it out of bounds, but hey, didn't really know where
He was fighting for every inch on that one.
That's okay. 2nd down and 5 from the 40. Kivers looking a little confused, directing traffic. He knows what he wants to do. Puts Hicks in the right spot, sends Van Diver in motion again. And they'll pitch it to Perez, and Perez bouncing outside, gets outside. He's at the 40, the 35 has the first down, the 30, the 20, the 15. He's gone. Jonathan Perez will score. There's a flag down, though, at the 40-yard line. That is the line of scrimmage.
I believe you're going to see holding call.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Don. The official, the head referee is the one who threw the flag, and he's got to call himself.
I think the guy on the corner saw.
There it is, right there. We saw the
first defender. He was holding.
And it was the linesman that threw it. So this is coming out. Let's try it. Let's take a look at that again.
You know, I looked at the replay again. I didn't see that hole.
Yep, it's going to be the guy on the corner.
Yeah.
We'll see it. Thank you, Mac. Mac Cobb with a hot dog. Oh, he's got hot dogs for everybody. Beautiful job. Mike, Jimmy, can we check that out again? Okay. There's the official call, holding against the Blue Devils.
That is unfortunate.
And here we go. You can see the first spot is going to be Brian Hicks. No,
the very first defender.
Oh, you're right. It is 27. There it is. 27 on the corner.
He's loose and he reaches out.
There's your hold, right?
No, he tries to, but he really.
Yeah, this
his hand was out there.
Close call.
There. You see him going for the flag. And there it is. All right. 2nd down and about 17 now. Kivers.
I know what
throws incomplete, intended for Jonathan Perez.
All right.
A lot of pressure on him that time.
Good to see. President of the league, Buzz Bazan's got his Gatorade shirt and the hat on. Right. Very nice. And the radio. He's running the show.
Very official. I tell you what, I'll take this.
Go ahead. It's all yours. We're in a festive mood up here just before halftime. 4:43 actually until halftime. Milton in the lead, 6-0. Brian Catrick, Don Carson, Steve Farmer, Jimmy Pickwick over there working the instant replay, doing a great job. Producer engineer Ron Grab with you, and now an official timeout as they want to get something taken care of. Want to make sure something's all right. Everything looks okay.
Well, Perez is our go-to man. Sometimes in this situation, you want to get the ball in the hands of Jonathan Perez because, as you can see on that last run, even though it was nullified, good things can happen when he's got it.
And here he comes. Same play, but they're going to run it to the near side, and he breaks a tackle.
Breaks two
Perez
of them. One more.
Breaks one from Bursch across the 40.
He's not done yet.
He
is not done yet.
The 35, the 20, the 15, the 10. One man left, diving up for touchdown.
What a great run.
Josh Payne had a shot at him. Bursch had him. Everybody had him. Jonathan Perez has broken it free. A 50-yard touchdown run, and the Blue Devils have tied things up, and here it is again. What a tremendous run. You better hurry this up because this is going to take a while.
I'll tell you, watch him wait on his block right there.
Yes.
And then he did it again. He says, all right, get one more guy for me, and I'm going to cut back and go.
Right there, breaks one. That was Bursch, now across the 30. There you see Yarbrough gets a good job, gets blocked there.
He gave everybody on the team a chance to tackle him.
He certainly did. Yarbrough got a crunching block thrown on him by someone.
Fact is, that was his second touchdown run of the drive.
That's true. So they go right back to Jonathan Perez, just like you said they would, Steve, and he did it. And now Kivers will try an extra point. This will give him the lead. I guess it's only fair. Milton tried to kick one. Low snap. They did a bad job of handling it, and it's blocked.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Van Diver was the holder. He dropped the ball. I mean, he did all he could. got it back, and by the time they got it back on the tee, Kuypers has lost all his momentum, and so we had one partially blocked, one completely blocked, and we're tied at 6. 4:26 to go in the first half. 6-6 your score back on the Gatorade NGFL Championship game after this break.
Here's a replay of that run. What
Oh,
a
we're
run.
gonna take
how
a
many
look at
how many tackles?
There it is. That's right.
I'll
Now
tell
here
you
comes
what.
Yarbrough, and he's in pursuit. 36. Bang! What was that?
Whoops.
Great
7 with the block there.
Mohamed Kante.
Kante. And Payne with the diving effort, and Perez starts at the 5.
Look
That's
at
a heck
that
of a
dive.
leap. Yeah, tremendous job on the break there, guys. That was great. Great work. Yeah, well, it should have been. Should have been live the whole time. We don't have any chance to eat our hot dog.
Well, this is. I'm glad to see him answer the score back.
Now Kuypers set to kick it away. Line drive kick.
Uh-oh.
Tough to handle,
That
and
ball's
that's why
loose.
they kicked it that way. And Milton on it at the 42-yard line. Number 8 jumped on it for the Eagles. That is
I'm not sure
Peyton
if that's what he
Fetzer.
had in
Peyton
mind.
Fetzer and Derek Mount covered it.
The kick, but it almost worked out.
The only good thing is that on the
Good
42-yard
field
line.
position, huh?
Fetzer had to do his shortstop imitation there and catch a ball that isn't exactly round. And that's a live football whether Fetzer touches it or not.
Right.
How you doing? Connie Arnold, the McEachern coach up here. Good to see you. 7th grade head coach in the Keachern Indians. Now 1st and 10. They give it to the first man through, and he's got some running room. This is
Yarbrough.
Yarbrough. And Yarbrough gets up to the 49-yard line. Both of these teams with a ferocious running power here. That's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Now, we're not going to see 55-0, but we are seeing some tremendous running backs in this game. Make a candidate for the Heisman here tonight.
I can see some talent both sides of the ball here tonight.
3.5 minutes to go in the first half. 6-6.
Quick pass.
Chase out to I forgot his name. Barlow.
Barlow.
Gets across midfield, gets the first down. Kuypers makes the stop.
He
Nice
drug
pass
2
by
guys
him.
for the first down.
Good pass by Chase Jones. Jones just drilled Barlow right in the chest with that pass. But it is a first down, and the Eagles are moving again, trying to answer the 50-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Perez.
Did you say we got our Gatorade?
You can see the Gatorade
You know,
over
I was-
Matt Cobb.
last night.
I was going to comment on that.
Jones on a broken play,
broken
tucks
loose.
it under. He runs it himself across the 40, lowers his head, and runs right into Steve Farmer at the 36-yard
Good scramble.
line.
Good scramble. He's about got 10 yards on
Close to that first down.
That is a tremendous job of painting the field. If you see there, you see it on the replay. You see Chase Jones
Oh, they
scrambling
gave it to
right
us.
across
Right
the
through the
Gatorade logo. And you notice the hash marks are all painted, alternating
Gatorade color.
green and orange.
Orange
That's right.
Gatorade.
They've got them also. There's green ones too. The green ones didn't show up as well as the orange ones. This is the only time of year you can get away with painting green hash marks. When the grass is not exactly green anymore.
And I understand the winner tonight gets to drive that Gatorade.
The Hummer.
Hummer home, huh?
Here's Bursch. Bursch only a yard or two up to the 35.
He's got Cameron Clark finished him off. Roman Van Diver's in on that one too.
76, Adrian Wright. Matt Collins, I'll take a hot chocolate. Anyone else?
The losers get to fix the lottery system here at home.
Yeah. The losers get to work on the sprinklers. So the last time we mentioned that in the pregame as we were talking to Coach Wilbur Warren. Last time Marietta had a football team on this particular field, it was a little bit wet.
Marietta called Friday night. They can come up here and check, by the way.
They
That's
did.
the one call.
They can't. They were here. Chase Jones runs a
Look at
screen
this.
pass
Good
to the
pass.
near side. Hook
Leaf
and ladder
licker.
play to Bursch. And
Look at
Bursch
that.
on the hook and ladder gets inside the 20 and down to the 12. They
play.
complete it to Josh Payne and Michael Bursch like he was fired out of a cannon. Down to the 12.
I've been looking for that play all night. That was one we practiced on all week. Coach
it is.
Everhart put that in this week for this game.
Look at that beautiful pitch, catch and pitch by Payne. A timeout taken by the Eagles.
Great timing.
That's just beautiful. 1st and 10 at the 12 when we come back. A minute 43 to go in the first half. 6-6 tie. It's the Gatorade NGFL Championship game. Back with you. Brian Katrick, Don
That
Carson,
would be a
Steve
nice
Farmer.
gesture.
First and 10 for the Eagles at the 12, and Milton threatening to pull back into the lead. This is Yarbrough.
Look at
Yarbrough, the
this.
5, still going, the 3, and down at the 2-yard line, Adrian Wright was there, and I think Vandiver was also there because we can't see him. Adrian Wright's in the
slow
way.
getting up on that.
No, it's Brian Hicks.
I think you'll see some good offensive line blocking right here too.
Oh, he just
They pushed them away. Yeah.
Dragging
On the
people.
line
in.
scrimmage.
Good surge by the offensive line from Milton. Now they're going to measure, as that could be a first down. They could have first and goal from the 2-yard line. And we'll take a look at this. And they got it. They have the first down. Oh, again, that reminds me. I don't know what it was that reminded me. A conversation going on in the periphery here reminds me. Congratulations to North Cobb High School's head coach, the 7th grade head coach. Coach of the year. We'll get all the congrats after this. They go up the middle on first down, nothing there. Mike Turner,
Stacked it up in the
7th
middle.
grade head coach. Connie Arnold wanders through. Little shoulder for the play-by-play guy. Newly married Connie Arnold. Is that still going well, Connie? Okay. Oh, boy. I'm sure it is. Connie and I got married about a month apart. Not to each other. That's, doesn't sound right, does it?
Making me nervous here, man.
Second and goal from the
Quarterback
one.
Smith tried it, and he's
Chase
stacked
Jones
up in
keeps
the
it.
back.
He does get in.
Oh,
Jones on the
oh,
second effort backs into the
he
end
must have
zone.
backed in. The first surge went backwards.
All year long he's done that.
Isn't that great?
Spun off and gotten that yard that we needed.
And so they get the touchdown with 55 seconds to go in the first half to pull back into the lead. It's 12-6 Milton.
And we'll see Doogie Dugan on again.
Now let's see if they spot this ball. See, the thing about this is, in the high school and college level, you try the extra points from the 3-yard line. In the pros, you try them from the 2-yard line. The pros can get away with spotting the ball at the 9 for an extra point.
He's back
try.
for a yard now.
Yeah, the
No.
college has to be
No.
up. They are going to put him back at the 9. It's supposed to be back at the 10. Of course, the 10 may be torn up. There's a whole football zone. They're
Right.
going to fake it, so it doesn't matter. Jones throwing to the end zone, and he hits
Kyle
a wide
Barlow.
open Kyle Barlow, and they make up for the missed one last time. 55 seconds to go in the first half, and it's now 14-6 Milton. We'll take a break. This is the Gatorade NGFL Championship game.
I had a feeling that was coming, but I didn't want to say.
Get away. It is Burst does
Burst,
the kicking.
yep.
Burst. They will do the kicking. Milton in the lead, 14-6, which means if Marietta scores again, the extra point is important. There's Milton with the 2-point conversion, a fake extra point there. 55 seconds to go in the first half. And Bursch, a line drive, taken at the
Short kick
40-yard line.
again.
Better just fall on
Whoops.
that. And he does eventually. He can take
Grissom.
Thought about standing up. Grissom was right there. He could have
He's-
actually taken the ball away.
He's almost always the first guy there.
So first and 10, Marietta. The clock runs now with 42 seconds to go in the first half. Marietta has 2 timeouts left. They have to hurry up, though. Perez scored on a 50-yard run. This would be 62 yards from here. Long count by Kybers. They give it to Perez. Now they fake it to him. It's an option play. They run it to
Hicks.
Brian Hicks outside, and he's just stacked up there. They just ran the option to the wrong side of the field.
I think
there.
so,
There's no
short
room.
side.
Yep, no room for Brian Hicks.
Every one of the Eagles was on that side
Yep.
of the field.
10 seconds of counting. That'll be the last play there, unless.
No, well, now
unless they
somebody's
call.
taking a timeout, and it is, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Milton. Let's see, timeout
see.
taken by Marietta. Timeout on the field, stops the clock with 9 seconds to go. We'll take it with them. 14-6, the Eagles lead. We'll be back in the Gatorade NGFL Championship game after this. There you see the official sponsor, the official sports drink, and the official sponsor of the NGFL, Gatorade. There are the trophies. They'll be handed out to the cheerleaders and the cheerleader winner, the runner-up, and the tonight's game's winner and runner-up. And it's second down and 12.
Let's see.
This will probably be the last play here. Kybers backs out, and he drew a man off sides. Well, that's not
Good.
exactly what they were looking to do, but it's a positive result for the Blue
He's
Devils.
forward at least 5 yards.
Yeah. Kybers was backing away from the center. There were no receivers in the pattern, but I had a funny feeling that they were about to shift.
Yes, they were.
Whatever it was, it worked. Right?
Yeah, well, I'm not really thinking that was a deceptive play. I think they're just looking to draw some people in. Milton with a couple guys back.
Yeah, they've got a couple of center fielders
That's a good
expecting
play.
a long pass.
And here it comes.
Sure.
Perez and Hicks all out to the near side. Kuiper's back, throws deep for Hicks, and it bounces. That's not Hicks anyway. A one hopper to him. They'll have time to run
It's
another
33,
play.
Joseph.
Yep, 33 is Joseph Thomas.
He had Grissom in his face and had to throw it a little quick.
Yep, Grissom came right up the gut. I'm not sure anybody's getting a jersey on Grissom. He's coming right through. And there's 5 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down and 8. Marietta will probably just throw another one up, I imagine. They're getting closer to Perez range. Long count. Kuipers puts one up for grabs, and Kante can't run underneath it. And that should do it. No, that stops it with a 1.6 seconds to go in the first half.
We've got an official.
And it's 4th down. What's that?
We've got an official.
We have an official running the clock. That's true. In the varsity level, it's always an official running the clock. They also have a 5-man officiating crew on the field, so 6 total referees here tonight.
I can tell you that official is very quick.
As soon as that ball hits the ground, play's dead. That if he's any quicker, then Marietta's going to give the ball up on downs here. But I don't think that'll happen.
1.6.
Milton will have a
tough.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's Kuipers on 4th down. Now that'll run out the clock. Flag comes in, and Hicks can't come up with a catch. Now if the flag is on Milton, we have yet another play.
They're
But
going to call procedure.
yeah, the flag appears to be on
Yeah,
Marietta.
they're talking to Milton.
In that case, the half is over. And if it is, it is. Illegal motion in the backfield. It's declined. That doesn't matter. We're out of time. Played 20 minutes worth of football here at Pope in the Gatorade NGFL Championship game. And your score, the Milton Eagles 14, the Marietta Blue Devils 6. We'll be back with halftime festivities after this break.
I ain't living my life to go out with a whimper but a bang. I want someone to remember me by deed, if not by name. Who cares if I own a mansion or just a cabin in the pines? But I gotta be more than just a
Milton, you may begin.
Everybody, get down! Everybody, get down! Everybody, get down!
It has begun.
I'm the one and only dominator. Boy, kiss my
Hey Phil, I think I picked what I'm going to after I get out of the academy.
You may begin.
Okay, right here, girls. Real good job. Right there. Some on the bottom, some in the middle, some on the top.
I'm sorry I got on the spot.
Okay, we ready. Guess we're gonna zigzag. Hold on, let me get you in focus. Okay, who's this one down here?
Which one? Say your name. Stacy.
Where do you go to school?
Woodbridge.
Okay.
Go Eagles! Maria! Woodbridge! Get you out of the way! Stephanie Woodbridge.
Wait, I couldn't see your face. Okay, go ahead.
Stephanie Woodbridge.
Okay, right above you.
Brittany Woodbridge.
Wait, no, right
Micah. Northwestern.
Okay.
Ashley Woodbridge. Charity Woodbridge. Rachel. Stephanie Northwestern. Yeah, let's go. Allie Woodbridge. Let's go. Ashley Woodbridge. Let's go. Woodbridge. Whoa, Northwestern. Go Eagles. Stan Woodbridge. Go Eagles. Mary Northwestern. Let's go, Big Red. Let's go Eagles. Eagles.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Second half action about ready to start here. Brian Katrick, Don Carson, Steve Farmer, producer engineer Ron Grab, and Jimmy Pickwick all up here. It's kind of tight quarters, but you guys were wondering what the deal was there. They didn't actually flip again. They just obviously Milton had deferred their decision to the second half. Wheeler at the beginning of the game then opted to kick off. Milton made their decision here and chose to receive. So they get to receive both times.
I wasn't sure. I never saw the flip. It was confusing for a second.
Right, they didn't flip again in the second half. They did flip in the first half. Yeah, we missed that because of all the pageantry. And it's 14-6. Milton in the lead, and they're about to get the ball back. Alan Kybers lays into this one, and it will be taken by Barlow at the 25-yard line, and Kyle Barlow across the 35 up to the 36. And that's where Milton will start out, 1st and 10, from their own 36-yard line.
Ryan?
Yes?
I think they tried to do a cartwheel. That's why they didn't flip.
A cartwheel?
That's why they didn't
okay.
flip.
That's right. They decided to go with the handspring. Yeah, that's it. That's a terrible joke.
He's a comedian.
Don't encourage it.
It's been a long day, Brian.
Yeah. 9:45 to go in the third quarter. 14-6, Milton in the lead. Chase Jones under center gives it on first down to Bursch.
Cameron Clark rides him down after about a 5-yard.
No, it was Yarbrough instead, coming near side. Clark still making the stop. David Yarbrough about 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5. That's been the story of the game so far. Milton running the ball straight up the middle as apparently you take a look at the Viniotics mixer. Yeah, that's another one of our sponsors for the game tonight. Viniotics. 2nd down and 5, and they run another one up the middle. Yarbrough off the right tackle. Yarbrough still on his feet across midfield. Nice extra effort by Michael Yarbrough.
David Yarbrough. Nobody
David
tries
Yarbrough.
harder.
I'm sorry.
Nobody tries harder. Nobody breaks more tackles than David.
63, Deshaun Floyd making the stop. 1st down, Milton. Right up the middle has been the story for Milton the whole game so far.
Apparently that is Mr. Coach's Everhart and head coach Jim Jones' game plan, just go right at the gut of it.
So now 1st and 10 from just inside Marietta Blue Devil territory. Bursch comes outside, now cuts it back, and will get across the 45-yard line. 77, Dorotis Nash making the stop. Another good gain on 1st down.
Yeah, moving the ball.
Yep, gain of 5, 2nd and 5. You can't give up 5 yards on 1st down and expect to win the game. And right now, because of a late first half touchdown, Milton is in the lead, 14-6. They scored first and they scored last. That's usually pretty good. Is this yours?
No.
Okay, I think I just had that in the way. Yeah, it is. Put that back over there. 2nd and 5. It's Bursch again. And Bursch drops the football, and the Blue Devils are on it. Marietta has recovered the fumble. Michael Bursch put it on the ground, and it looks like 63. Yep, 63 came up with it. Deshaun Floyd. Now we're going to take a look at it on the replay. Bursch, another good run going, getting outside. Somebody just gets their hands on the football. And right there, you see him reaching for it. It's out of his reach. Nothing he can do.
There were hands on both sides of him. Somebody must have got a hand or a fist on that ball to shake it loose.
1st and 10. Big break for Marietta there as they get the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 41. Alan Kyber sends Van Diver in motion. Pitches it to Jonathan Perez. Perez trying to get outside. Does. Turned back inside. And Yarbrough and Payne will combine to take him down after only a gain of 3. Now that's a good gain for any other team, but if you can keep Jonathan Perez to 3 yards, you're doing well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, Milton was getting 5 on their first down offerings.
That was good strategy on the Marietta defense, wasn't it? Let them get 5 or 6, about 3 plays in a row, and then just surprise them with a fumble recovery. No, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not sure they had that planned, but hey, you know, if I'm not going to doubt them. They had a good year. Maybe they can plan that sort of thing.
No, I'm just kidding. It was very lucky to get that fumble.
2nd down and about 6. They pitch it to Hicks. Brian Hicks tries to get outside. Oh, a nice open field tackle taking him down by number 27, Stephen Harry. And it didn't look like it worked there. If Hicks took a while to lose his balance, Harry threw his helmet shoulder pads right at his feet. And it'll be a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
He came off his feet, but he did manage to trick him.
Yeah.
If it stayed on his feet, no problem.
Now, Brian Hicks was turning the corner, but Harry makes a beautiful open field stop. 3rd down and 5 now for Alan Kybers and the crew. And they give it to Perez, and Perez puts the football on the ground, and they blow him dead. Barlow and Payne making the stop.
That looked weird.
He bounced off the football. Yep. They never did put a knee down, but I think he put his arm down that had the ball in it. And I don't think you can do that. Can you do that?
Not anymore.
No, you can't do that. 4th down and 2. Interesting call here as Marietta lines up to kick the ball away. Right in the middle of the field. It's a close game. This is the right call, so we'll see. High snap. Kybers brings it down, gets off a nice punt, end over end. Bursch lets it bounce and now has to just go ahead and back off. Thought about fielding that on a hop, but that would have been tough because Kante was right in his face. And it takes Marietta bounce inside the 20, but not too far, only down to the 18.
Field position is better in case if they didn't get the first down at midfield, I suppose. But
it was the right thing.
That was definitely the right call. A good call there by Wilbur Warren, the head coach, Marietta Blue Devils. It's only an 8-point ball game, 1 touchdown game. The extra point will be critical as it's 14-6. Both teams missing the extra point on their first touchdowns. 5:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Milton then ran for 2 on a fake kick and got their 2-point conversion. Yep, they run a reverse, and here comes Grissom. Grissom breaks a tackle at the 20, down at the 25, and out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Great run.
Hicks and Van Diver there to make the stop. Farmer also there with his cast on his right hand. Thumping people on the head with that thing. There, take a look at it. You can see outside comes Grissom, breaks a couple of tackles at the line of scrimmage, and then gets going. And that's the missed tackles that's going to kill Marietta.
Those 2 missed tackles could have held him at no gain right there. They just held on. Lock it up.
2nd down and a half yard. And they throw the ball out of bounds. We don't need that one anymore. And they are going to measure it. Yep. That's why he threw the ball out of bounds. The head official, they're going to call for a measurement as it's too close to call. Clock stops, gives us a chance to thank everybody involved here. Buzz Bizantz, Mac Cobb, Martha Cobb, all the NGFL people, Bruce Olecki, all running the show here tonight. Everybody at Pope High School for all their hospitality.
Who won the 8th grade Coach of the Year award? Did you see that?
I missed it. Did you see that, Don? Ron?
No.
Who won it? Milton's head coach?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, okay.
I wasn't watching.
How about that?
I was down stuffing my face.
Wow, last year I remember Sprayberry's 7th grade head coach, Don Wilcox, won as he was playing the championship game. Now Jim Jones winning as his team actually leads the championship game. And it is a 1st down, and Chase Jones gives this one to Yarbrough, and Yarbrough dragging folks up to the 35-yard line. Hicks involved in the stop. Kente also there. And it's another pickup of about 5 yards. Oh, that's a pickup of 7 yards. 2nd and 3. David Yarbrough just firing through the hole there. 2nd down and 3 from the 35. And once again, the Eagles are on the move. This is Bursch. Bursch following his blockers into the backfield. He has the 1st down and more up to the 46. 77 there to make the stop.
Nash,
yep, Doradus Nash.
Run backwards about 10 yards to catch him.
That's work for Doradus Nash. He goes forward.
Bursch is a great run for daylight runner. That's a good example of it right there, looking for the holes and going for them.
Well, he was the 3rd man through there.
Not to take anything away from that runner, he's doing great, but the offensive line is making a big hole for him to run through.
Oh, yeah.
That time the hole kind of closed in a bit as it was Yarbrough again, and even at the hole closing on him, he gets 2 or 3 yards. It's the Milton running at 3 yards, 2nd and 7. The Milton running game is dominating right now. Had a turnover, otherwise they'd probably be in the end zone by now. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Milton in control. Chase Jones gives this one. The coming near side is Grissom. Grissom has some running room and gets nailed by Brian Hicks, but not before he crosses midfield down to the Marietta 45, and that's close to a 1st down.
I believe it's got it.
Well, they got to get inside the 45. The spot is just inside the 45. The chain is just across the paint. The ball is just across the paint. That ought to be good enough, unless, of course, the yard lines are bent, which we have seen in the past. Some fields, you know, if you're just across the line on this side, you're not quite across it on the other side. But I think Pope has got things pretty straight here. This should be good enough for the 1st down.
It may be wet around here, but
it is.
The line is straight.
That's true. The paint wound up sticking pretty well, even though the field was heavily watered a couple of months ago, about a month ago. Boy, that's going to make waves for years, especially as long as I'm around here. I remember where we were. I was sitting over at Wheeler when we got that news.
No,
we weren't here.
We were at Northcutt Stadium.
Yeah, okay. It was the day after that.
Sure was. We were together at one of Marietta's home games there.
Yep, that's amazing. I remember you brought in the paper. Here's Bursch on 1st down to the 40-yard line. Mike.
Great pursuit that time to keep him from turning that corner.
Van Diver, Farmer both coming over as Michael Bursch just bowling people over. I remember you brought the paper. We looked it up, read the article. That was just amazing.
Yes, it was.
Don, you remember hearing about that a couple months ago? Pope varsity?
No.
Marietta? No, okay. Well, we won't get into it again.
What a great straight man I am.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Nope, sure didn't.
No, didn't hear that.
Back to you, Brian.
Just how bad was it, Brian?
How hot was it?
2nd and 6, and it's Grissom bouncing outside. He's wrapped up and will get just to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard down to the 40 as they started out just shy of the 40.
Good job on the defensive end on the right side.
Kente.
Grabbing hold of him.
Yep, Kente and Farmer.
And then there was about 5 or 6 of them in on the stop to make sure he didn't fall forward.
Yeah, which is unusual. Actually, that was not Yarbrough running. Yarbrough usually does fall forward. So was Kyle Barlow. That time it was Tony Grissom. Grissom's got the speed. That Tony, any relation to Marquise? I know Marquise has family here.
Yes, it's his nephew.
All right, I know.
Marquise is an uncle.
Yep. He throws on 1st down. It's complete to Payne. Payne has the 1st down, has the reception. Brian Hicks makes the stop, but not before Payne gets down to the 32. Nice throw by Chase Jones and a good catch by Josh Payne. And we're going to take a look at it. Good protection, too, on the play. You see Chase Jones? Yep. Payne came off the right tight end spot. A nice open field tackle by Hicks. I knew Marquise was from around here. I've seen some of his other relatives.
Right, he's got a lot of relatives in the Atlanta area.
1st and 10. The Eagles are on the move. This is Bursch. Nope, this is Yarbrough. Yarbrough just bowling people over and finally gets thrown for a loss, but he pushed his way up to the 27-yard line. Farmer and Deontay Cook. Well, that's where he was.
Yeah, he started out way up there, huh?
Yep. He hit Deontay Cook pretty hard.
Past my window. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
This
Lost him.
offensive line, Tyler Blevins, Sean Rome, Jay McCracken, Ryan Hoffman, the guts of that line, they're doing a job tonight.
They are.
Minute 53 to go here in the third quarter. This third quarter has flown by. The clock continues to run as both teams have just run the football. And the passes they've thrown have been caught. So nice quick football here in the championship game, third quarter. Jones pitches it to Bursch. Bursch tries to get outside, dives forward, won't get the first down. Hicks was the one that turned him back inside. No one getting credit for the tackle as no one tackled him. Just a blind jump.
Perez turned on a burst of speed and kept him from getting outside, and he had to come back in.
Right.
And Hicks was there to make sure he tripped him up.
So it's third down, and it looks like a long 2. We'll call it 3. 3rd and 3 from the 25. And now somebody's going to call a timeout. And it'll be Marietta.
The coach is going to run out there and tell him, watch that tight end going out on that pass.
A minute 2 to go in the third quarter. 14-6 Milton leads. We'll be back. This is the Gatorade NGFL Championship game. Third down and 3. Coach Wilbur Warren running off the field for Marietta. He may as well just stay in.
Buddy Harper is defensive.
Oh, okay.
Coach.
Buddy Harper. Now Marietta jumps, didn't get offsides. They go up the middle.
They didn't get it.
It looked like Grissom, and he didn't make it. No, it was Yarbrough. Grissom's 34, Yarbrough's 36, and he doesn't get there. So it's fourth down. I imagine this is 4-down territory, especially with an 8-point lead.
That whole play would look the old time on both sides.
Yeah, Marietta barely stayed on sides. Yep, Milton didn't really look like they cared too much. Just ran it right at him. So now we're going to try 4th down and 3.
Well, they tried to go through Gerardus Nash and that right side over there, defensive line, and they were stacked up.
Looks more like 2.5. 3 yards will get the first down. And they give it to Bursch. Bursch dives, and he's awfully close.
Yeah,
he slid. No, they're going to give him the old right foot spot, and I don't think he made it. Farmer involved in the stop, and he says he didn't make it. I got to agree with him. Yep, they didn't make it.
That was close.
If they gave him the slide, he would have gotten there, but he hit the ground before that, and it's first down Marietta. They dodge another bullet. There's the replay. Look at this. Watch the slide he gets. He gets a bounce and a slide.
He was a pretty good baseball player this year, too. But
that was the old Pete Rose job.
Just in the pros, they let that quarterback get away with the slide. Huh?
That's right, and we're out of time. So Marietta dodges another bullet to end the third quarter, and it was a bullet at the end of the first half that's the difference in the ball game. Milton in the lead, 14-6, 10 minutes to play left in the Gatorade NGFL 1996 season. This is the Gatorade NGFL championship game. Okay, good. You got it?
Yeah, we got a good meter.
Turn it down. All right, how are we doing? Okay. Are we good again?
Yeah.
All right. Mac, good to see you. We're good. Where'd Steve go? All right, we need to come back. We are back. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. They start out at their own 23, and it's Van Diver around the far side. And Roman Van Diver cuts it back at the 25. He's down and gets up and keeps running. That little guy.
He's going to get up and run anyway.
Yarbrough made the stop. Van Diver down at the 25, gets up, decides to keep going. That was an interesting play there. How are we doing, Ron? All right, this is our main. How are we doing? We okay over there? We've made a mixer switch. We're okay? Okay. Just for the heck of it. But I think we're sounding better now. 2nd down and 7. Turn it up, he says. All right. Up we go. Up we go. This is like a seesaw here. A little bit more, he says. Okay. 2nd down and 7. Kybers under center. Looks near side, puts one up for grabs near side, and right through the hands of Kante.
Yeah.
Mohamed Kante covered by Yarbrough on the play.
Colquitt Slover.
Slover also there, yep. I think if Kante could have come up with that one, he had a head of steam, and Yarbrough was diving. So, was that 35, 36?
That was Colquitt Slover.
It was 35, okay.
Yeah, 35.
The Slover that was diving. So if Kante held on to that, his defender would have been on the ground.
That sure was
that takes him down, and a flag coming in. This ought to be a face mask.
I saw him grab around his face mask, and I wasn't sure, but when I saw his head get ripped backwards almost, I figured.
Little Adam Heverin was also there. You didn't see him, so that might have been the reason for the delay. The official took a while to figure out that Heverin was in on the play. Barlow had him kind of sandwiched, had him kind of screened off. So they did not get the first down, but they will because of the penalty. And that
broke about 3 arm tackles getting there, though. That's a good run.
Well, guys, remember this play. Down in 7, and they didn't make it. They would have had to punt from their own 30-yard line.
That's right.
Instead, they have a first down. There's 8:52 to go in the game, and it's a 8-point ball game. So that could be a big play if Marietta goes in on scores on this drive. Milton is in control right now. They have a lead, and they had them hemmed in. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 43. You want to go down a bit?
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah. There, down, which is actually up, but it's really down. Now Kivers throws a screen pass to the far side. Jonathan Perez. Perez across the 45, across midfield, and dives for the first down. They're going to put his knees down back at the 47, but that should be close enough for the first down.
Right on the first down marker.
33, Paul Strother making a tackle.
Yeah, they're going ahead and give him first down.
They do give him the progress.
Good quick pass to Perez, and he ended up breaking a tackle and getting a few more yards again.
Yeah,
that was actually a 10-yard run because it was a lateral pass.
That's right.
Good run.
And now 1st and 10 Marietta as they are in Milton territory at the Eagle 48. Fourth quarter of play, 14-6 Milton leads. Kivers wants to throw, does, and it's incomplete.
Good play by 27.
Stephen Harry.
Harry was right there. 33 had it. That's Joseph Thomas, but it hit him in a bad place. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Van Diver was also there. That might have been intended for Van Diver, but
could
Thomas
have gone right past him, and Roman was right there behind him.
Thomas is about 6 inches taller than Roman, so he gets it. The tall guy gets the ball, and it's 2nd down and 10. This is a good championship game. 14-6, 7:57 to go in the ball game. Milton in the lead, Marietta on the move. Kivers long count. Now he wants to throw again. Screen pass to Hicks, but he catches it, but he has to go to the ground to catch it, and he may as well just let that one drop.
We lost about 7 or 8 on that one.
Yep. All the way back to the Blue Devil 44-yard line.
That's one of those natural instincts to catch it, take over, isn't it?
Yep, I guess you can't make that call immediately, and that was close enough to being a lateral that even had Hicks been paying attention and seeing what we had seen, he still would have had to catch it. There you see him making a diving effort. It was clearly a forward pass, but not so clear that he would have been able to make that. You never see that decision made. That's maybe at the end of the game a defender knocking the ball down instead of intercepting it, but that's it. Now it's 3rd down and about 17. Kivers throws, and it is bobbled and dropped by Kante, and the Blue Devils will have to punt. So that big play earlier with the face mask penalty will not matter. They cannot get anything, the Blue Devils, and have to kick the ball away.
But defense has tightened it up.
Yeah, David Yarborough was defending on that play, and
of course it's you don't have to do too much defending on dropped passes.
Yeah, it was there for him to catch.
Now Kivers is the punter. He's also the quarterback, but I'd really be shocked to see a fake here. Nope, he will kick it. Didn't get all of this one, and they'll let it bounce and they'll let it roll. It takes a Marietta roll. Does get the first down, and it's down by Kante at the 31-yard line, about 4 yards past the first down marker. So a good decision to punt that one. And Milton takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31, up by 8.
6:58.
Yep, with 6:58 to go. Just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game and the season and everything. It's the championship game. Brian Katrick, Don Carson, Steve Farmer with you. Jimmy Pickwick and producer-engineer Ron Grab in the next booth over.
Well, I can tell that neither team is used to losing since neither one of them has this year. It's been a tough one.
Nice run by Grissom and Tony Grissom is very close to the first down across the 40. He had to get to about the 41.5, and I don't think he did. I think he only got to the 41, but a good run there. Pick up of 10 yards.
Who is that big old number 77 out there?
77 is Nash.
They hit each other head on.
Who won?
Big kid.
If Dorados was running forward, I can tell you who would have won.
From the way 77 got up.
Oh, it looks like Grissom won.
I think he's still woozy.
Yeah. He's coming off.
Pursuit from the side, and their heads collided.
You can see that on the replay there.
Yeah, he was shaking his head when he got up.
Yep, Grissom won the collision, and Nash is taking the helmet off, and he's going to have a seat on the bench. And the bench almost broke. Goodness gracious. Dorados Nash is a hefty individual.
He plays guard and tackle.
That's what
both
they're
sides
saying.
Of the line.
He's a third of that 5-man
He's
off
been
the
out there a
defensive
long
line.
time. He's won both ways, too.
2nd down and inches. Chase Jones under center gives the ball to Yarbrough as the first down and more. Getting up close to midfield, up to the 49-yard line. Perez involved in the stop. 63 also there. Hicks was there also. 63 is Deshaun Floyd, and it'll be a first down. Milton on the move again. What's going to stop him this time? It hasn't been Marietta very much. There's the replay. You see Yarbrough. Oh, there's the is this the collision? No, this is the Yarbrough run.
Right. Nice spin move there. No, it seems like most of the time this year that they've been stopped, it's been their own mistakes. They have played some very consistent football this year.
1st and 10, and it looks like maybe they took too long. Maybe an illegal substitution. No, it's delay a game. Milton took too long to run the play, and 5:44 to go in the ball game. They'll be penalized. It'll be 1st and 15. 14-6, the Eagles lead. Beautiful night. Getting a little crispy, getting a little cold out there at Pope High School, the host of the 1996 Gatorade NGFL Championship game. You see they painted up the field all nice. Got the Gatorade logo there. Matt Cobb out there till 10 o'clock last night. Yarbrough breaks tackles across midfield down to the 45, and Hicks hangs on until he gets help. Van Diver there. Everybody else involved in the stop. Close to another first down.
A good 10-yard game.
Yep. Give him 11.
Defense is trying to make something happen by blitzing. A couple of the backs and the corners are coming up, and when they run a dive like that, you'd run a risk of putting him right in their backfield.
Yeah, you see Yarbrough actually got held up by one of his own downfield linemen. Had that guy not been there, he might have gotten even farther.
Replay, that was pretty sharp.
Hey, that's Jimmy Pickwick over there. He doesn't screw around. 2nd down and 3, and it's Bursch. Bursch scampering outside, and it looks like he ran over the flag. Yes, he did. First down, Milton, inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
Good lead blocking by those backs out of the backfield that time.
Now student body left on that one, wasn't it?
And there's some more of the student body. This is Marietta. We see the Marietta cheerleaders. It's an awful long camera shot to get the Milton cheerleaders. Can't quite see them over there.
And they're doing a fine job, I might add.
They are.
Trying to pull the boys back through this thing with under 5 minutes to go.
1st and 10. They got to stop Milton here if they want to pull through it.
They need to stop him.
This is Yarbrough. Yarbrough breaking tackles. Yarbrough down to the 29-yard line, and inbounds. He's got the first down. Another first down run by Michael Yarbrough, David Yarbrough. Who's Michael Yarbrough? I'm sure he's one of the boys.
Probably one of his brothers. He's got so many of them, yeah.
4:42 to go in the ball game, and Milton continues to move. A touchdown here, and the Blue Devils are in trouble. Look at this run.
Good run.
Yeah, his yards per carry tonight must be pretty good, because it seems like he's getting 10 yards every time he gets the ball.
So now 1st and 10. Jones gives this one to Bursch. Bursch sprinting to the near side and cut it back up instead. Perez turns him back, and then he stopped.
Deshaun Floyd got him.
Yep, Hicks and Floyd. I actually live over near the intersection of Hicks and Floyd. I do. It's interesting. Up to the 26-yard line, gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Yeah, that was an intersection of Hicks and Floyd right there.
Yes, it was.
And Bursch was there. Milton now, they can just take forever. They don't really care how long it takes.
No, I think
3:50.
if Marietta can stop them right here, Marietta's capable of scoring quick.
This
We
is
definitely
Grissom.
have to stop them. We haven't been able to do it.
Then Grissom dives for another first down. He's got it inside the 20, down to the 18.5. Only had to get to the 19, so that'll be another first down.
That was a big first down.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was.
It
Now
was
they're
an easy first down.
if Marietta stops him here, we've got a heck of a final drive, but I don't see that happening. There you see Grissom with the extra effort, leaving his feet at the 20 and diving down to the 18.
We'll have to do something a little different to see if we can or come up with a big play, and they're certainly capable of doing that.
Well, they're going to need something here because Milton has been just running it down the Blue Devils' throats on this drive. And here's Yarbrough again. Yarbrough again. He's in with the 5 touchdown.
Great run.
No flags on the play. And David Yarbrough goes 18 yards to cap this drive. An impressive scoring drive starting back at the 31-yard line. So they go 69 yards. And they score. They eat up most of the fourth quarter. We're going to take a look at this run one more time.
Just right off tackle, and then he breaks it back up to the middle.
There was nothing Brian Hicks could do.
It was a done deal by the time Brian got to him.
3:11 to go in the ball game. It's 20-6. The extra point attempt here by Duggan. Bursch to hold, or not Bursch, rather, or Jones to hold. The kick is up, and one of the few times you'll see an extra point be short.
Yeah, he didn't
got
get all
under
of that one.
No, he got under that. You can tell by the rotation. He just spun that one a little bit.
He's been real consistent all year long.
The whole point is it's 3:11 to go in the ball game, and it's 20-0 Milton back on the Gatorade NGFL championship game after this break. Michael Bursch getting set to kicks Milton. But if Marietta doesn't score here, it may as well be 20-0. They got to get it. Oh, they kick it right up the middle.
How about that?
Was that 79?
79 in your program, number 1
Number
yard.
79, Randy Reed. That would have been something if Reed takes that one back.
He went straight ahead. I like that. He wasn't trying to head toward the sideline.
He almost, that was a tricky play.
Good hands.
The Milton team is not designed to have that ball caught only 10 yards down the field. They almost ran right by him.
That was a bullet. It's a wonder he held that one.
Reed just taking matters into his own hands, saved some precious seconds for his teammates
That
by
should make
catching.
the highlight film, shouldn't it?
I believe you can see him air it out now.
Kivers pitches it to Perez. He looked like he wants to throw it. Instead, he keeps it. And Payne will throw him out. It's not Payne, it's 88 who throws him out of bounds. That's Curtis Booker. And Booker actually pretty silent for him today. Not a whole lot out of Curtis Booker as they're neutralizing him at the line of scrimmage when he makes that tackle.
Replay.
You're going to see Curtis Booker bouncing off some blocks in the middle. Now take a look. It looks like Perez wants to throw this ball, doesn't it?
There was definitely a designed halfback option pass on that one. I don't think he had time to worry about passing. He was trying to escape the grasp of that corner.
And he made a quick decision not to do it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Kivers pitches it again.
Try it
Same
again,
play.
huh?
And they're going to throw it back to Kivers, and he can't get it.
it.
Nope. And even if he had gotten it, I think he would have been flattened by Colquitt Slover. Slover was
Slover and Bunts were right there, ready to kill him. Yeah.
3rd down and 10, and the Blue Devils have to score on this drive.
Actually, they need to score twice.
They need to score, and then we'll see an onside kick. How are we looking? 2:35 to go in the ball game. But they have to score here. They can't give the ball back to Milton, not the way they've been controlling the clock.
Perez and Muhammad Kinte out wide left, Roman in the slot.
Yep. 3 receivers pretty much to the near side. Kivers looks
gonna
near
be a
side,
pass.
throws it to Van Diver. Van Diver needs to get going, and he stretches the ball out, and even his extra effort's not going to get there. He gets across the 40 to the 39. They need to get to the 36.
Boy, he got rid of that just in time. 89 Carson just ready to kill him.
Yep, and Marietta will take a timeout. They will certainly go for it here. It'll be 4th down and 3 when we come back. 2:20 to go in the ball game. 20-6. Milton leads back on the Gatorade NGFL championship game after this. And Marietta breaks the huddle. 4th down and 3, guys. Play of the game so far coming up right here.
Definitely a big play, both sides.
Kivers under center. They need 3 yards. Kybers will throw for
Run
it.
it.
Now looks like he needs to run
He
for
has
it.
some
Puts
open
one
field.
up in the deep
Too
zone,
high.
the deep backfield, and it's overthrown and incomplete.
That's it.
And there are no flags, and that will pretty much do it. Joseph Thomas, the intended receiver, that ball was about 3 yards over his head. He did all he could. And Kybers may have been able to run for that.
Looked like he
We'll
had
take a
open
look at
field
the
on the
replay.
right. Yeah.
This is sweet revenge, I think, for Milton. You know, last year Milton and Marietta 7th grade teams played the championship game, and Marietta won that one, what, 6-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In overtime.
Yeah. And it looked like Kybers on the replay there. Not to interrupt you, Don, but it looked like he could have run for it.
Yep.
Yep, Milton 6-0 when Marietta lost, or Marietta won last year.
Good
Here's
tackle by
Yarbrough,
Brian Hicks.
as Hicks actually picks him
Taking
up
a little
and slams
frustration
him
out.
down.
Yep.
I think Yarbrough will take that if it gains him the result.
That's
Timeout on the field will stay right here.
Actually,
with 2:03 to go.
Last year, Marietta and Milton on 7th grade played a real good game.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was.
a championship game.
Well, it wasn't. That's
no,
right. It was a playoff
It
game.
might have been a playoff
It was.
game. And,
That's correct. It was the second playoff game.
And Marietta went on to
They did
play
go on.
Sprayberry for the championship game in
That's
7th
right.
grade.
Right.
And won that.
And
didn't
won
they?
that.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I think the score was 20-6.
That was up at
Same,
Harrison.
Same as tonight.
as right now.
Yeah, that was up at Harrison.
Well, one thing's for sure, this is a couple of good football
Both of them.
teams for the 8th grade. It is.
Here at Pope tonight, once again, Mac Cobb, Martha Cobb, Buzz Bazance, the president of the league. They've done just a tremendous job of putting this together, putting us in the best possible situation, the warmest box in the whole stadium, that's for sure.
Good point.
Barely cracked window, good heated area, lots of good food, hospitality. They've done a great job. Mac out here till 10 o'clock last night painting the field. And folks like Ron Grabb, Jimmy Pickwick have been here since 10 o'clock in the morning filming the cheerleading festivities. Now, Bursch in at quarterback. And Bursch,
Jacob Lucy with the ball.
Lucy, the new ball carrier, it was 2nd down and 7. And Lucy will get about a yard to the 46. As Milton is looking to run things down here. 1:47 to go in the ball game. Marietta only with 1 timeout left. And they're down 20-6. So Chase Jones looks like he's finished at quarterback. He's done his job. And this is Michael Bursch. Bursch to Lucy again. Lucy outside, close to a first down. I think he's going to be a little short.
That was, I believe that
Oh,
was Paul
Strother.
Strother.
Yep, that was. Number 33, and he is just a little short. It's 4th down and half a yard, and you have to kick this ball away, I think.
Not with the clock running down. That's probably all you need to do is really go on a knee.
Oh, that's true.
Or give it a shot. You know,
They're at a
if you get
minute
the first
and
down.
5. They may as well. You know what they'll do? Take the delay of game.
Yeah,
and
that's
kick it away.
sure.
There
That's
you
exactly
go.
where we're going.
That's right. Head coach Jim Jones is about 6 steps ahead of us.
I doubt he would kick it
Well,
anyway.
No, they're
Maybe
not going
not.
to take it.
Yeah.
There we
They
go.
do run it. They sneak it, and I believe that Bursch has the first down. They're stacked up pretty good in the middle, but the surge didn't have to go far, and he got it, and that will do it. So tremendous game played by both of these teams, and now with 50 seconds to go, they'll just reset the chains and take a knee twice. And that'll do it. Tremendous game played by both teams. Marietta, a good year all year. They were probably the most feared team in the league. Instead, they don't take a knee, and it looks like Strother again over the far side.
Yeah, this is actually the lowest point total for Marietta's team all season. And I have to give Milton a lot of credit for that. They played an extremely tough game.
Now Milton does not have to run another play.
No,
The
it's
clock
15
down to
seconds,
15, and they have a 25-second play clock. So you see the replay, and you just saw the replay of what is probably it would have been the last play of the game. Now they're going to hurry to the line.
Oh, these
5
subs.
seconds, 4. They want to run another one, and they do run. This will be the last play. They run it up the middle, and that will do it. The game is over. The Gatorade being poured on Jim Jones, and look at the Milton Eagles celebrate their first Gatorade NGFL 8th grade championship.
Yeah, they deserve it. That was quite a showing.
They are going bananas out there. The Marietta team, they look a little bit stunned, but they know they got played well tonight.
No doubt
Wasn't a
about it.
fluke victory here. Milton just came out and ran the ball right down their throat.
happy set of parents up there too. They've been with this team pretty tough all year long.
I'm surprised they've stayed up there so long. Expecting them to come down here anytime and head onto the field.
They'll be there.
Once again, let's run through the Cobbs, Mac Cobb, Martha Cobb, Buzz Bazance, all the folks here at Pope High School that made things so nice for us. Don Carson, thanks for stopping by from Milton.
Oh, I enjoyed it very much.
Doing color with us. That was a great job. Good to work with you.
Thank you, Brian.
Alrighty, Steve Farmer from Marietta. Not the first time, probably not the last time.
I enjoyed it.
And it was good to work with you again.
It was a lot of fun. Very warm.
You're definitely warm. Gotta say a special thanks to Jimmy Pickwick, who ran the instant replay for us and did much more than that. But that was about all you at home would get to see that he did. But he did just about everything that Ron didn't do here. Jimmy Pickwick and producer-engineer Ron Grab. For all of those people, Steve Farmer, Don Carson, I'm Brian Katrick saying thanks for watching. This has been the Gatorade NGFL 8th grade championship game.
I ain't living my life to go out with a whimper but a bang. I want someone to remember me by deed, if not by name. Who cares if I own a mansion or just a cabin in the pines? But I gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times.
Gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times. La da li da 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 li da 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 li da la da da la da li da da li da da.
Now I'm not counting on riches or fame to make my mark. The best I can do is touch someone and hope they feel my spark. And maybe add a little sunlight when no sun ever shines. But I gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times.
I gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times. Well, it's hard enough to try to find your identity than to lose it all at the end of the road and be listed alphabetically.
Now I'm not counting on family or some of my so-called friends, shedding half sad, half courteous tears, perhaps their souls to cleanse. But I'm prepared to go most anywhere the journey winds, 'cause I gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times.
I gotta be more than just 2 lines in the Oklahoma City Times. La da li da 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 li da 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 li da la da da la da li da 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 li da da la da li da 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 li da 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 li da la da da. Gotta be more than just 2 lines
in the Oklahoma City Times.